Shalom, and you're now locked in here at Israelite Talk TV, where you get nothing but the raw and the real whenever I'm in front of the camera. So make sure y'all show the page some love, like, subscribe, and share.
Shalom and greetings, and welcome back to another episode here at Israelite Talk TV, where you get the full 100 whenever I'm in front of the camera and no paid media points. Now, family, that's right. You see the title, Quavo disses QCP. Okay. Now, before we get into this work, let me first say, make sure y'all like the video. Okay. Go ahead and run me up. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. Okay. Of course, I ain't been dropping, so y'all know I'm not in the algorithm. So y'all gonna have to work with me on this one. Get this one out there because they gonna want to hear this merch that I'm getting ready to drop today on QCP. Now, I've been sitting back in the background. I've been watching YouTube and keeping up with a lot of this stuff that's going on, but I got other business that I have to tend to. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that what we're doing over here at Israelite Talk TV is we're building a brand. Okay, this is not, YouTube is not finna work me. Like, you see these guys out here, they're dropping every other day and 4 or 5 times a day and all that. And I mean, to each his own. I'm not knocking. I'm just saying what I'm not doing. They not working me because I'm not pressed for the money like that. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna have to understand that. And y'all already know what it is, you know what I'm saying? I speak the words of Yah to the people, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have to understand that they in the presence of a malak, a messenger. And this is why we're building this platform, so we can speak out on all this fraudulent stuff that these entertainers are doing. They're sending our children off and they ain't standing on nothing. They ain't nothing but big cap, okay? So without further ado, let's get into this thing, right? So the reason why I wanted to take the time out to address the situation with QCP, because I've been watching this stuff, the stuff with Lil Meese, the video come out, the stuff with Lil Boosie, now he backtracking. And all of this stuff that's going on in the industry, man, is proving to you that these guys are fakes and phonies. If you don't get nothing else from this video, the thing that I want you guys to understand is that the days and times that we live in today, it does not matter if you're a snitch. It don't matter if you backdoor somebody. It don't matter if you gay. It don't matter if you just whatever. As long as you have money, you're going to be accepted. Okay? And this is why you guys need to get behind Israelite Talk TV, because we get ready to really change lives the real way, okay? And it's not just gonna be, okay, this is our inner circle, we good, this and that. No, we're gonna get our people right, because see, the thing that our people are suffering from is that our people are too thirsty for money. They have no integrity. I don't care none about that money. I don't care if you got $1 trillion. If you don't have no integrity, that money means nothing. You know what I'm saying? So so this is the time that we in. If you have money, then you're going to be accepted. You can tell, whatever the case may be, they're going to dress it up and they're going to repackage it, because the people at the bottom, they're not worried about. You're not going to never see none of these dudes. You're not going to see the QCPs. You're not going to see none of these dudes, okay? Because the spots that they're going to be in, you're not going to be able to have access to. And the people that's in those spots, they don't want no smoke. See, the reason why the streets is over with is because we live in a time where there used to be a code, okay, where if, say somebody told on me, right, and then I went to jail, this guy was still out here, people knew that this dude told, they would get on his top. People don't do that today. So it's always, well, he didn't tell on me, he told on so-and-so. So you locked up, you can't do nothing, or you dead, or whatever the case may be, and then people just going on about their life. This is why it's important to get our children out of this stuff, because these dudes is fakes and phonies, okay? So now, the reason why I'm addressing this, right, okay, is because P states, okay, in this thing, when the paperwork came out on him telling on the dude that killed his friend and shot him, right, okay, and this is what he had to say on there, right, and I want to break this down because these dudes in the industry that's cool with P, they gonna butter it up and do all of this stuff like Wack 100 try to do, okay? Now, there's certain things that Wack 100 state that I agree with him with, but like I always tell y'all, I don't agree with everything that everybody say, and we don't have to, okay? But it don't mean that when he is right, I'm not gonna draw from the sources, or anybody, okay? So at the end of the day, this is what QCP said, and now all you guys done read this, but I want to reread it, and I want to break this down line on line, and then I'm gonna get to Quavo. Now, he says, I see that 300 million got all them Ninjas hating back home. Yeah, mad back home. Anybody know me, know my character. Our culture so messed up. It's sad y'all living this imaginary street dream. Okay? Y'all living this imaginary street dream. Now this is coming from the CEO of Quality Control, one of the biggest, I'm gonna say one of the most streetest record labels in Atlanta. All the street guys signed to him. You know what I'm saying? So how can you sit at the top and be the CEO of a company pushing this so-called, as you're saying, imaginary dreams and get paid off of it, and then when you get caught up in the jam, now you talking about, oh, it's imaginary. Well, we know this, okay? And I'm 100% with you on this, and you know this, but why are you sitting back and allowing the youth? Okay, because what you got to understand, this happened back in 2010, okay? I got the feds 2011. I think the Migos was coming out right around that time period, okay? So if you not, and then he goes on, let's keep this going, right? He said, I'm changing lives and changing my family curse. I don't got no, so how are you changing lives when your artists, the ones that you have managed for years, the ones you ate off and made all this money off of, ain't did nothing but street stuff, okay? You gotta understand, people like Quavo and Offset, these are not gospel singers. They talk about trap music, party music, get back, and all this stuff that come with the streets. So where's this stuff at? Where's the real work at? You know what I'm saying? See, all of this sounds good, and I agree with P on this. But the fact of the matter is, you're the CEO. You have got rich off of the same stuff that you're saying is imaginary. That's dreams. Come on, big homie. Listen, man. And I don't care nothing about the money. I got 300 million. I got this and that. Y'all need it. That doesn't matter. You have no integrity. Come on, man. Anytime you have to give up your integrity to make some money, come on, homie. That don't make you real. That don't make you what it is. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this is what he had to say. So now he goes on to say, I don't got no love for no ninja that try to kill me or mine. I ain't in the streets, never wanted to be. I played a hand that was dealt to me and made something out of it. So let's stop right there. This right here is once again nothing but big cap. Because here's the deal. According to the paperwork, y'all was in a trap house. So what happens when you in a trap house, you trapping? The guy must have knew y'all was sweet. He got on y'all top. Your partner got killed, you got shot. Okay? You ain't want no smoke, you ain't want no get back. You went to the police according to the paperwork. So all this stuff about like you not in the streets, that's a lie. When this happened, you was in the streets. So this goes to show you that these dudes been breaking the code a long time ago. This stuff been gone. It's just the internet is here now, and these dudes can't hide no more. These celebrities, listen, family, this is what I want you guys to understand. These celebrities is nothing today, because people that's not celebrities as far as like entertainers, singers, rappers, athletes, like some of these dudes we see on YouTube, you got people on YouTube that's famous that's never been in that business or never, be around these type of people that got more fame than a lot of these rappers and CEOs or whatever the case may be. So once again, the Most High is stripping that power for them. And now the stuff they've been doing and getting away with, they're not going to be able to keep getting away with that stuff because we see the stuff. And now it's not isolated no more where, something would happen down in Atlanta. And, back in the early 90s and stuff like that, when there was no internet, you just got whatever the news reported. You know what I'm saying? Now we're able to touch people in all these neighborhoods all around this nation where these guys say they at or where they from, and people know these people. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no more hide. You can't duck the internet. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, okay, let's keep going here. He states, stop glorifying dumb stuff. So let's just stop right here, because what P is attempting to do is use Jedi mind tricks. How could you sit up here and say stop glorifying this street stuff when Lil Baby is your artist? You had the Migos. Look at all the people that was signed to QC over the years. Lil Yachty, Rich the Kid, Skipper the Flipper, Jose Guapo, Look at all these people that were signed to him. Johnny Cinco, all of these people that's, you know what I'm saying? When you look at these dudes that was part of QC or is still part of QC, I mean, like what, like what's really the deal? You know what I'm saying? Like you've managed nothing but street dudes. So you talking about stop glorifying it, but you don't pump this stuff that people are glorifying. If you weren't pumping it, we won't be glorifying it. And this is why we got to get these dudes out the way, okay? So this guy that got killed wasn't an innocent man. He was in the game. He was trapping. Robbery come with the game. See what I'm saying? When Black Mass and them pull up, I mean, you gotta get to it, or you know. Obviously, they felt like they were sweet, so that's why they try to do what they did to P, and then they killed this partner. That's just from the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? Because this dude went to the police instead of trying to get back. So now let's get to the real reason why I wanted to entertain this, because we've been watching this stuff that happened with Takeoff. So if QCP didn't want to get any get back on the dude that killed his partner and went to the police, do you really think that this dude is going to send some goons out to kill over Takeoff? The answer is no. Absolutely. In my opinion, okay, and I'm gonna still mouth half a word. I'm gonna, you know, we got always give credit to people, okay. In my expert opinion, I believe that Jay Prince, when he called P, he know P didn't want any smoke. I believe that they forced Takeoff, I mean not Takeoff, but Quavo to sit down in that meeting, because remember when Jay Prince did the interview, right? The thing that he stated is that he flew out there, he talked to P and Quavo now, okay? So now, the thing that's so confusing about this whole thing is that if we sit here and look at what QCP is saying and what he did, why is they mad at Migo Bands for talking to the police about the Takeoff shoot? And from what I'm understanding, from what I've picked up on the internet, I stand to be corrected. Migo Bands is related to them. That they somehow cousins, family. I don't know what the connection is, if it's brother, uncle, cousin, or whatever it is, but they all related. So how can you be mad at this man talking to the police about his cousin or his family getting killed? This is family. This is why I had to listen. I've been watching all of this stuff, but I had to come because now it's starting to make sense. This is why, in my opinion, this is all my opinion. This is why Quavo is so quiet, because if you go watch his video, Honeybun, okay, let's break this thing down, line, precept on precept, line on line. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm not worried about no big homie. So who he talking about? We know he not talking about Offset, because that's his family. Because what did he say? He said, I don't want to hear no sorry for my loss. So at the end of the day, what is that telling you? Is he talking about Jay Prince? Is he talking, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's all cap. And this is why, in my opinion, Quavo been quiet, because what you gotta understand is that Quavo is in a tricky position, right? Because number one, Jay Prince is powerful too. Let's not sleep on that. Okay, we know for sure in Houston he got super juice down there. Okay, and then P don't want no wreck. Okay, he didn't want no wreck back then. You know damn well you don't want no wreck now. So did they just tell Quavo, hey man, sorry for your loss, this and that, woo woo woo, and this and that? Because at the end of the day, I mean, is because if not, then that means that Quavo is out here capping and just trying to get, you know what I'm saying, sauce off Takeoff name, just out here playing. I don't think that's the case, and this is why when people were saying, oh, him and Quavo got into it, I don't think so. I believe that it was Pete, just like they said it was. Because if you think about it, when Quavo went out on stage, he had the Migo chain on, with all three Migos on there. You know what I'm saying? And even Jay Prince acknowledged that Quavo messed with Offset. He said Quavo, he got a good heart. You know what I'm saying? But that's because, see, Quavo between a rock and a hard place. Now he's seeing it. What I want you guys to do, go watch his video, Honeybun. if you notice, and I got it in the thumbnail, you notice you see the QC contract with the toilet paper right there. So he letting you know there's some shit. This, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, family, think about this. And this is all allegedly. I really believe that P was behind this stuff because think about this. Why as soon as Takeoff got killed, they sold the company? Why didn't they been sell it before then? Because they knew that the prices and stuff was gonna go up because now people are gonna start streaming because one of the Migos died. This is why Offset got out of there, and this is why Jay Prince faked that move because he know that P he can't control them boys. They doing their own thing. They not trying to hear that. So this is why he faked the move and let it be known because, in my opinion, the person that was going back and talking was QCP. You see what I'm saying? So we know he don't want no wreck with about, you know what I'm saying? So why? And then here's the other deal. If QCP feel like this, and he's speaking about his dude Q that got his guy that got killed, talking about he was a good dude, he was just trying to take care of his family. What about Takeoff? Takeoff wasn't doing shit. He wasn't even involved in what was going on and got killed. So how they being mad about Migo Benz telling on him, and then he let Jay Prince go sit down on $1 million worth of game and talk this stuff about Offset when he sat up here and told the man for killing his partner and ain't saying nothing. Didn't check Jay Prince, didn't say nothing, ain't saying nothing. And ain't gonna say nothing because he let you know. History is showing they don't want no smoke, okay? They don't want it. So this is why I took the time to sit down here and break this stuff down, man. This industry stuff is fake. These dudes is fakes and phony. This dude, Lil Meese, got caught in the airport. We know damn well that those was his guns in there. The man said, oh, it's my brother and this and that. And then try to clear it up and say, oh, well, of course, when you got money, you can get people to take the case and say, oh, well, this is mine. But we know that that was his stuff. The industry is fake. These dudes is fakes and phonies. And I hate to say it because Boosie, he in the same category. But like he said on the Vlad TV interview, they don't want to leave those matches. They don't want to leave none of that stuff. You see what I'm saying here? They don't want to leave none of that stuff. And this is what it is. And I've been telling y'all that. And y'all know Boosie watching Israelite Talk TV. Don't try to steal my stuff and go sit down on Vlad TV and they don't want to leave. I told you that when I was talking about you. God, man, come on, man. So fam, at the end of the day, just understand this. The industry is fake. It's all about the money, man. If you got money, you accept it. Oh man, I'm listening to these clowns. Oh man, you know P did a good job he had. But look how you made the money. You made it off the back of our people promoting violence. You part of the problem. And now you just gonna get your money and then you think you just gonna skirt out of here. But guess what? The Most High, he got something for you because he listening to everything and see everything. This is why he exposing P, because P ain't standing on none of that business. He just wanna get the money. He don't care about that. And I'm glad. This is why I'm glad Offset got away from around them. And here's the deal. If he feel like that, why he didn't just let Offset go? If he not in the streets and he trying to do this and that, why not be player? Why not be like Dame Dash? Remember when Dame Dash up Camo and did all this? I'm gonna do a thing on Dame Dash because Dame Dash, in my opinion, is one of the realest CEOs that never did it, man. You know what I'm saying? We hear about a lot of these different CEOs, but Dame Dash was one of those CEOs that came in with money. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk about that. Okay. So at the end of the day, family, like the video, share this video, add your favorite rapper. Send it to QCP, send it to Quavo, send it to Offset, send it to whoever. You know what I'm saying? And tell them holler at me because at the end of the day, I'm gonna break and dissect this thing down. There's no way that this guy is gonna sit up here and put a post out like this, but then he sat up here and let Jay Prince disrespect Migo Benz all on TV talking about a street code when this man talking about he not even following the street code. He's a civilian. My goodness. So family, I love y'all. Y'all stay tuned and I'll be at y'all again. Shalom.